Welcome back to Booze and the Rocks. My name is David Edwards, and today we are going to use these to make the Baby Yoda cocktail. But first, this. Let's get into the history of Baby Yoda. Now, like Baby Yoda and this cocktail, there's basically no history. I've seen a couple of versions of this cocktail, but what I have seen and I really like is the Mandalorian. It was launched on Disney Plus in December of 2019, and it is possibly my favorite show. It is the Mandalorian, who is played by Pedro, but his body acting is done by the grandson of John Wayne. Now, Baby Yoda is introduced to us in this first episode. He is the target of a bounty hunt. And you know what? It's possibly the 50-year-old illegitimate love child of Master Yoda and Masters Yaddle. Of course, both of those have long histories in the Star Wars universe. So let's get into making it. Now, we're going to use our coupe glass first. But Baby Yoda wears a robe very much like Master Yoda and Master Yaddle. All right, so I've got a little piece of burlap here. I'm not using a napkin at all, and we're going to wrap this nice and tight. And I've got a little bit of string here for a belt. And we're just going to do this very tight and slimming and mostly to show up his unusual shape, because Yoda does kind of have this unusual shape that's almost straight down with his little ears off to the side, right? So there you go, we have his robe. Now the next thing we need is our shaking glass. So the first thing we need is 2 ounces of 1800 Silver Tequila. 2 ounces works out to 60 milliliters. Of course, we've seen 3 different types of force powers from Baby Yoda so far. We've seen him lifting the Tusk Beast. We've seen him force choking Cara Dune. And we've, of course, seen him healing the bounty hunter guild leader, whose name escapes me right now, and I'm sure I'll put it up here for you. So we also need another 2 ounces of triple sec. Okay, triple sec is an orange liqueur. And again, 2 ounces being 60 milliliters. And he's got some flavor to him, apparently. All right. So the next thing that we need is 2 ounces of freshly squeezed limes. So let's make this quick and easy and painful for you, or painless, right? So the average lime will give you about, we'll get 1 ounce of, 1 ounce of lime juice. So apparently the ability to speak is still not with me today, just like the Force, and we'll keep going. So this is your time to tell me what you think. Damn, I just got it in my coffee. Oh, hold on. It's your turn to tell me what you think should go in a Baby Yoda. I've seen a couple that are sort of little changes of drinks, and we're going with something slightly different here. Look at that, we're getting that green color for Yoda. Now, remember, some people will tell you that depending on the lighting in the show, Yoda is sometimes blue, but I think he's green. He's not a lizard though. The other thing we need is 1/3 of an avocado. So I picked up an avocado today. So I had to go all over the place to find one that was partially ripe for you. All right, so this is gonna be exciting and, oh, beautiful, look at that the first time. So we need about 1/3 of an avocado. So I'm just gonna scoop out this mostly small section here and throw that directly into there for you. But we're not done. It looks weird, it looks strange, and you go, why would I put avocado in there? Well, avocado, even though I'm not a huge fan of it, mixes well with tequila. Okay. But we need to blend this. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put this in here, into our blender for our Ninja, and we need about 1 cup of ice. And we want to puree this. It's not just a slight little luzz or zip or whatever. We want to get it nice and smooth. So through the magic of me not knowing what I'm doing and how to put this on yet again, I am going to give this a bit of a whiz for you. And we're going to speed this up just for you, so you don't have to watch it. Just a sec, I still hear some ice. Now it sounds good. So let's pour Baby Yoda. But after this wonderful little drink right here, now we need ears. Yoda had ears, as well, about half the creatures in the Star Wars universe. Actually, maybe only a third of the creatures in the Star Wars universe that we ever saw had ears. But normally when I'm cutting a lime, I would cut it across the center this way. But I'm going to cut it lengthwise. And we need 2 lime wedges for our ears. Now, some of the stuff I've seen is our ears kind of done like this, but Baby Yoda's ears are flat along the top. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a small cut in the bottom of the round edges here, like so. And you don't want to cut too far. You just want to cut enough to allow it to sort of sit. Okay, and we're almost there because Yoda should be able to see he had eyes, those beautiful, dark, big eyes. Now, I didn't have any Avocado cherries handy, so what I have is actual cherries. And I'm going to cut these in half. That way I can pull the pit. And we're going to have nice, dark, force-using, Sith-sensitive eyes. Because Yoda hasn't had a chance to actually decide, or Baby Yoda hasn't had a chance yet, to decide whether he's a Sith Master or not. And I'm really waiting to see where this goes. So, bear with me. I'm going to need, I think, this straw to make this work. And I actually want to be able to sort of see how it works out. And there we have Baby Yoda. This is not the Baby Yoda you're looking for. Move along. All right, let's give it a sniff and a taste and see what we have here. Well, I can definitely smell a little bit of the tequila, and I can smell a little bit of the triple sec, and I can definitely smell a little bit of the lime coming up. So this is going to be an interesting taste and flavor and an interesting consistency. So. A lot of lime comes through with this. With the 2 ounces of lime is really nice. The tequila's nicely balanced. It's not coming out and coming to you in the back as some of the tequila drinks would. And the triple sec with the orange is just a light hint. And you know what? Where'd your eyes go, Yoda? Drink them I did. The Baby Yoda. What I'll do is I'll put down the ingredients and how to make it in the description down below. If this is your first time to my channel, please like and subscribe. And make sure you hit that bell notification. That way, every time I post a new video, you get notified. But if you didn't like this video and you didn't find it entertaining or funny, hit the thumbs down button twice. And we'll see you next time. All right, let's get into the Baby Yoda. There's really not a whole lot of a history. All right, let's get into the history of the Baby Yoda. Really, there's not a lot of history. My brain died. I probably just should have written this out first.
Like Baby Yoda. There is no history. Let's get making the drink.
Now, Yoda is possibly the illegitimate love child of Baby Yoda. Stop that.